As you can tell by the title of this video, it's a Q&A! My first Q&A ever! You guys asked me some questions. I'm very excited to answer them. This is part of the month-long celebration of the 2nd anniversary of every Disney movie ever. I hope you've been enjoying the celebration so far, and if you have no idea even what that is, check out my channel and you're just here for the Q&A. Then great! Get to know me before you watch my channel. Maybe it'll keep you. First, I want to tackle this. I'm pretty sure multiple of you asked me some form of this question, and it's my top 5 favorite Disney movies, my top 5 worst Disney movies, or my favorite Disney movie and my worst favorite Disney movie, like my least favorite Disney movie. A bunch of you, and I'll put you all so you all get credit, asked me some version of that question, and I just want to say tune in for the 2nd anniversary video on the 29th. Tony Alvarez asks me, how did I come up with the idea to start every Disney movie ever? That is a great question, and I think it's a great question to ultimately start with. I went to film school, and Disney movies are what I adore and the type of films I want to make. And I really would love to direct a Disney film one day. That's like my ultimate dream, is to direct a Disney film. And one day I decided that the best way to know about Disney's film history and everything they've learned and been through was to watch all of their films. And so I decided I wanted to watch all of their movies. And I told my family that I was like, I'm compiling a list. I'm going to watch every single Disney movie ever made. I'm determined. And my mother said, you should cover it on YouTube. And I thought, what a fantastic idea. So that's what I did. I started every Disney movie ever, the series, on YouTube, and now it's 2 years later, and I'm still doing it, and I'm still very, very passionate about it. I absolutely adore this project, and I love doing it, and that's how I got started. I decided because I want to direct their films one day, I wanted to watch all of their films, and my mom told me to cover it on YouTube, and that's where we are. I thought it was a great idea. Thanks, Tony, for that question. Haley Barksdale asks, in what ways has your process of making an Every Disney Movie Ever video changed over time, if at all? Have you had changes in how you research films or film your videos? Any equipment changes? Okay, this is a fabulous question. Thank you, Haley. First, how has my process changed? I think you guys can see how my process has changed. If you've been watching from the beginning, it's changed a lot. I've gotten a lot more informative. I've gotten a lot more in-depth about each film. I used to cover more than one film in a video and just say what my reactions were or little funny comments about the movies. Looking back, I understand why I did that, because it was pretty funny, actually. I said some funny things about Bambi and, like, you know, all those films. But also, those were valuable learning experiences that I'm thinking of going back to. I'll talk about it a little later in this video to get your guys' opinion. But it has changed a lot. I researched the films a lot more thoroughly. Instead of just finding out what the year is or who directed it and everything, I find out everything I can about the film, and I adore doing that. I think it's so much better, and it makes for better videos and much more informative videos, and it's a learning process, and I can share that information with all of you. It's really, really exciting. Filming has changed a lot. Equipment changes for sure. I have lights now. This is one light. Here we go. There's a light, and I have, please don't fall. I have 2 lights in front of me. I'll always have a fan because I sweat like a crazy person. My camera has not changed. I've had this camera since college. I adore this camera. I think it's got a great microphone, and it's very customizable is the best word I'm going to come up with for that. And I really love that. Maybe down the line I'll get a different camera and better sound equipment. I really want a monitor. That's the next thing I think I might purchase. I want a monitor to be able to see myself on a bigger screen. That'll be so great. But editing has also changed. I've gotten, I guess, formulaic in my edits, which can be boring, so I'm trying to change that up. But I also have gotten much more proficient at editing a Disney video, and I've added a lot more. I take a lot more photos of the films now, and I take clips now, and it's fun how much it has changed, because it has changed a ton. Thanks, Haley. Selza1013 is my friend Selena. She has a wonderful YouTube channel where she talks about all things anime or Kingdom Hearts, because she loves Kingdom Hearts. And she asks, what's your favorite Disney princess and why? This is a fantastic question because up until this year, I probably would have said Ariel because growing up it was always Ariel. I was obsessed with Little Mermaid growing up. And this year I watched it and I realized how little Ariel actually does in that movie. So now I don't know. Like Mulan, Cinderella, Jasmine, one of those three probably. Rapunzel's good. I don't know. They're all pretty great, but maybe Mulan. Mulan's probably, I mean, she gets it done. You know what I mean? Like, she does stuff. Okay? Please check out Selena's YouTube channel. She's so fantastic. I love her to death. Thank you, Selena. My friend Lily asked me a butt ton of questions, and I'm going to try my best to answer all of them because I think it's funny. Her first question is, I'm just curious, is it serious? And that is a Hayley Kiyoko lyric. That is a great song. Please listen to it. Favorite song at the moment. My favorite song at the moment, tough. Dopamine by Ann Arbor. Hey Look Ma, I Made It by Panic at the Disco. Or I'm really back into Ludo because they are having a show for the first time in like 6 or 7 years and I didn't get tickets and I'm very sad about it. I don't want to talk about it. Favorite Disney character. Someone else also asked me this. I think it was Christopher. My favorite Disney character. See, I like really side characters that are just adorable in movies a lot of the time. So like my best example is Spirited Away. I'm obsessed with the radish spirit. I think he's the cutest because he squeaks when he walks. So it's like ee, 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 and I think it's the cutest thing ever. I'm obsessed with the radish spirit. And then at the end when she gets the question right, he's like celebrating like this, and I think it's just the cutest. The radish spirit makes my whole life. But overall, favorite Disney character? I don't know. Baymax. Baymax is great. What do I think of the show Once Upon a Time? Okay. Once Upon a Time is a trash can. That's what I think of it. I really loved the first half of season 3 in Neverland. I thought that was spectacular. And then into season 4 I hated, so I stopped watching it. And I wasn't a big fan of season 1 or 2. So the Neverland arc was incredible. The rest of it was it's as bad as its visual effects as far as I'm concerned. My favorite Disney villain. This is a great question. I feel like growing up I would have said Ursula, because I just love that movie, and she is a good villain, you have to admit it. But I think now I might say Scar. Scar's a fantastic villain. Favorite live-action Disney remake? This is a no-brainer for me, Cinderella. I watch that movie at least once a month. I love that movie. Pet peeve of yours? Chewing with your mouth open? Sniffling, but like not, but like the, I hate that sound. It's the worst because I feel it. Do you think Selena and Justin should have ended up together? No. I think they need to take care of themselves and love themselves before they can love anyone else. Just saying. Favorite ship? Okay, this is cute. But I also don't know. I might get a lot of crap for this one, but Harry and Hermione, Harmony. I love Hermione, and I love Henny, but Harmony has a special place in my heart. It's one of my favorite ships of all time. And then otherwise, Tony and Peter from Almost Angels is probably one of my favorite ships of all time. Disney movie I can't wait to review. A couple people asked me this as well. I'll put theirs up. And a favorite Disney movie I can't wait to review. All of the 90s ones. Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, Mulan, Pocahontas, Hercules, Rescuers Down Under, just Oliver and Company, all of the ones that I grew up on, specifically in the 90s. I'm very excited to review. And then Cinderella, the live-action remake of Cinderella, I'm very excited to review, but that's a long way away. Will the Law and Order sound effect make a return on my channel? Okay. A few people have asked me that, but not in the Q&A, but like outside of this, people have asked me if the Law and Order sound effect will make a return on my channel, and the answer is no, unfortunately. I also agree that it was hysterical and it was very funny, but I don't want to get sued. So I already have like 100+ videos with that sound effect in it. I don't want to have to take them all down, so I stopped using it just in case. So I'm sad too. Maybe one day it'll make a brief appearance, but for now, absolutely not, because I don't want to get sued. My favorite YouTubers, Shane Dawson, Jenna Marbles, Joe Santagato, Selena, Jamie's Makeup, who else do I watch a lot? I've been watching a lot of David Dobrik. I didn't watch him for the longest time. Like, I knew who he was, but I didn't watch him for the longest time. And then I've been binging the crap out of his videos lately. So David Dobrik right now is a fave. Who else do I watch a lot? Mr. Cheesy Pop. He's a Disney YouTuber. I love his stuff. I'm trying to think of who I always click on when they're Jack's Films. Those are all like the ones I watch regularly. Book recommendations: the Artemis Fowl series, the Harry Potter series, Artemis, The Martian, Ready Player One, Armada. All great choices. I know The Martian got a lot of hype, and I do really love that book, but I really like Artemis because it's a female lead, and we love that. Favorite Pokemon? I'm going to be basic and say Pikachu or Lugia. Does anyone know who that is? Pokemon 2000? Loved that movie. I watched it religiously growing up. Advice that I would give to my younger self, or advice I would give to you guys. Okay, so I actually follow a mantra of 7 things. So advice, I would give this advice to my younger self, like my high school self, and I would get, or younger, and I would give this advice to you guys for sure. It's 7 things, 7, and it's love yourself, do what you want, just say no, drop toxic people, feel your emotions, stay positive, and you only control you. I'll reiterate. Love yourself, do what you want, just say no, drop toxic people, feel your emotions, stay positive, and you only control you. Those 7 things I would totally beat into my younger self's brain. Favorite Harry Potter character? Harry Potter. I'm sorry I'm that person, but everyone poops on Harry Potter. And I love him, he's great. Who's your favorite Lebanese? I'm gonna have to say Layal Corey. She's pretty great. Jolly Holly Jake, nice, asks, what got you started on YouTube? What advice would you give for anyone who wants to start their own YouTube channel? So I explained that my mom, well, I tried to have a YouTube channel in college. I think we all try to have a YouTube channel in college. I tried vlogging with, I did. I vlogged with my best friend Tony, and they were pretty hilarious, but I took them all down in a fit of rage later in college because I wanted to appear professional to potential job people. So I took them all down, and I kind of regret it because I'm pretty sure they were really funny, and I would cringe at myself now. I might be able to find them somewhere. I know I have the raw footage somewhere. I just don't know if I have them edited somewhere, and that's the key, isn't it? Because I don't know how I edited them. Those have the old Law & Order sound effects. So technically I started then, but then I deleted them all and didn't do it for a while, and then I started back again in 2016. So, and then we covered how I started at EDME. Jolly Holly Jake, advice I would give to someone who wants to start their own YouTube channel. I am honored that you are asking me this question. My gosh, I can't believe you're asking me that. That's really wonderful. My advice to anyone that wants to start a YouTube channel is stay consistent. That's the best advice. If you stay consistent, you'll see consistent growth. That's just how it's been for me. It helps that I have an idea and a main like theme situation going on, but people watch vlogs. If they're good, people watch them. So just stay consistent, upload consistently. That's my biggest piece of advice. Christopher Berkey asks, where would you like to / where have you gone to school for cinematography? Seems like that's what you really want to do with your life. Funny that you asked me that. I have actually already gone to film school. I went to Columbia College Chicago in the city, Chicago. From 2012 to 2015, I graduated early, hey-o. And I had a general concentration in the majors cinema, art, and science film. And but I focused on directing and editing. I actually do not want to be a cinematographer. I love taking photographs. I'm not really crazy about being the cinematographer or the director of photography on a set because you have to know how to light things, and I don't want to do that. But I do love cinematography. I think it's gorgeous because that's how you get a lot of the information. Obviously, you also get a lot of information through sound, which I also think is very serious. But no, I want to be a director and an editor. And I'm kind of doing both a little bit. What changes, if any, do you want to bring to Every Disney Movie Ever or have any in store for next year? What would you eventually like to do with EDME? Okay, what changes do I have in order? Well, I don't have any specific crazy changes in order. I'd like to advance my edits. Like, I'd like to have more fun with them. But sometimes that's hard. Sometimes it's a boring video, you know? It's just gonna happen. But I do want to talk to you guys. This is where I'm gonna remember earlier when I said I'll talk about it later. This is where I'm gonna talk about it. Those earlier films, some of the absolute classics, Snow White, Cinderella, Pinocchio, Bambi, Dumbo, Alice in Wonderland, 101 Dalmatians, Lady and the Tramp, Sleeping Beauty, like all of those, I didn't go as in depth as I have been going with like Robin Hood and Winnie the Pooh, and I would really love to. Would you guys be interested in me doing rewatches where I rewatch the movie and give you a ton more information about the films? And I would be very interested in doing that this coming year, if you guys are even interested in that. If you guys are very interested in me doing rewatches of the absolute classics that I didn't cover very well, let me know down in the comments, because I'm very interested in doing that, and I might do it anyway because I want to. What would I eventually like to do with it? I love doing this. If I could do this full time until I'm like can pitch a film to Disney, yes, I love this project. I think it's so fun. It's a great learning experience, watching movies and reviewing them and editing the videos, and just, oh, I love it so much, and I would love to have a lot more fun with them. Just like, I would really love to take this places. Favorite Disney character, Baymax, probably. Favorite character out of the Fab Five. I'm gonna be basic and say Mickey, but I have a like neck and neck with Goofy and Pluto. My friend Tyler, Tabramp on Instagram, asks me, would you ever consider working at Disneyland or any other Disney-themed line of work as retirement? Yes, I'm doing Disney-themed line of work right now. I would absolutely consider it for retirement. Yes. Jackie Eisenberg, hi mom, asked me, what is your favorite all-time Disney movie and song? Also, will you do an outtakes video for your celebration? I'm not going to answer my favorite Disney movie because I can't yet. And favorite Disney song? What? Well, my go-to shower song is Part of Your World. Favorite Disney songs? So This Is Love from Cinderella is up there. I want to dance at my wedding to that song. I'll Make a Man Out of You is a bop. Oh my gosh, this is hard. I don't know. What is the name of that song? Exile? Oh no, Lullaby from Lion King 2 is a bop. I think I'm gonna go with that. Lullaby from Lion King 2. Zero sings it. Sleep, my little Kovu. Let your dreams take wing. One day when you're big and strong, you will be a king. Oh, come on. Jamie Clark, I believe this is the last question. She does Jamie's makeup. Please follow her on YouTube. She's fantastic at makeup. Seriously. Jamie Clark asks, if you were stuck in an original fairy tale world and you had to be one of the princesses, why would you be her? Your princess choices are Rapunzel, Sleeping Beauty, The Little Mermaid, or Cinderella. Will you ever address and make a video about the differences from the original tales to what Disney turns them into? My choice is Cinderella because I'm obsessed with that movie. I don't know what it is about Cinderella. I could watch any kind of version of that storyline and love it. Literally a Cinderella story, another Cinderella story, a Cinderella story Once Upon a Song. I haven't seen the one that came out after that, but I plan on it. Ella Enchanted, Cinderella the live action remake. I will literally watch any kind of version of Cinderella because I'm obsessed with that. I just am. I think it's the definition of a fairy tale. So Cinderella, and because that'd be fun. Like, to fall in love and just, he also loves me back right away. Like, that'd be great. Especially the live action remake version is so cute. I love that. Will you ever just make a video about the... So this I love. If you guys would be interested in me comparing the original fairy tales to what Disney has made them, let me know down in the comments because that sounds fun. I would love to do that. That would be a really, really fun thing to do. So let me know down in the comments if you want me to do that. Jamie obviously does. If any more of you want me to do that, I will definitely consider starting that next year. That is all the questions we have. I feel like I spoke a mile a minute and I just burped a lot. That's all I got. Those are all the questions I got. I hope I answered your questions the way you wanted me to. Or, I don't know about the way you wanted me to, but I hope you liked my answers. I'm the worst. Okay. Thank you so much for watching my Q&A, and thank you so much for tuning in during the 2-year anniversary celebration. Woo! I cannot believe it's literally been 2 years of BDME. That's nuts to me. Thank you for your questions. Thank you for watching and staying loyal with EDME. That is literally the best. It means so much to me. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Seriously. I hope you enjoyed the Q&A. I will see you on Friday with a normal EDME video. I hope you liked the normal EDME video on Monday. I can't say until next time, but should I say comment, like, and subscribe? If you ask me more questions in the comments, I'll probably answer them because I'm very responsive. Okay, bye! Follow me on Instagram or Twitter because, come on, it's cool to do that. Just saying. Say goodbye to my boat shirt. My makeup matches. Also, did you like my little top knot? No? Okay, that's fine. You don't have to like what I like. That's fine. Bye.